Monday, December 9th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Highs yesterday, and these numbers for highs actually occurred very early in the morning, before daybreak, as that wedge was just beginning to settle in. A lot of the Piedmont only kind of hovered near or slightly above or below freezing, depending on where you were located there through the Piedmont or the foothills. I had some freezing rain issues, as expected, across parts of the region, but in the state of North Carolina, once you got away from just a few isolated spots in the mountains and the foothills, it was mainly just a glazing to 1/10 of an inch of ice, roughly down to the I-40 corridor, but that was about it. Our temperatures now in the majority of spots in North Carolina just above freezing, even there in the coldest of the wedge areas. A little after 5 o'clock this morning, only one or two spots holding onto a temperature right at freezing. And that's what the radar looked like early this morning over the northwestern Piedmont. You had these waves of rain moving through. Still some freezing rain concerns ongoing, although the event certainly winding down up in the Virginias. But more rain to go. You look down into the upstate of South Carolina, North Georgia, and Alabama, this batch of rain lifting northeast, and we will continue to see these waves of rain moving through today, tonight, and tomorrow. Again, still some sub-freezing temperatures up in the, or at least at freezing temperatures, and some sub-freezing temperatures up in the Virginia, so still some lingering ice issues up that way. Look at this brutally cold air. These are actual air temperatures, lots of teens and some 20s below zero over the plains and the Rockies, and this is another big blast of cold air heading on down into the region, and it is going to be a cold week overall. The wedge will hang pretty tough today, and I think the temperature in many Piedmont spots will only try to slowly climb up into the lower mid-40s. That'll be about it, and not much temperature movement tonight. Tomorrow, the rain will be with us in the morning, but maybe a little bit of sunshine, I-85 in points west and north by later tomorrow afternoon. Then plenty of sun on Wednesday, but that cold high pressure building on in. And you can note a lot of cold air coming as we go through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're going to see temperatures way below average, lows well down into the 20s and highs, 40s there and at best as we go through the midweek period. And I think even into the weekend and early next week it stays pretty cold. More of that in just a second. Rain totals today, tonight, and tomorrow. And this is what the GFS is indicating. The European, similar. Not a huge rain event, but some of us could pick up another half inch or so of rain over the next 24 hours. So there is our upper air chart today. The main trough still off to the west. That finally swings in tomorrow. That'll push this cold front east of us, and cold and dry weather then settles in through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Then on Saturday, here comes our next system. This is what the European looks like. One little piece of energy rippling through Saturday. Another one follows it early Sunday, and then look at the big trough diving into the eastern parts of the country on the European as we get into next week. Here's what it looks like on the surface. Again, the rain with us tomorrow morning, but exiting. And then here comes the next system. Again, like I mentioned, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday were dry, but Saturday the next storm system moves in. It looks like a rain event for most. I suppose if the rain were to get in early enough Saturday morning, there could be a very, very brief period of wintry precip, but at the moment, it's looking like mainly rain. Now, I know the European model yesterday had a pretty good snow event over much of North Carolina, but it has gone away from that scenario with the 0-Z run today. Following that system, the European is much colder than the GFS for early next week. That's very cold. I didn't stick the 850 millibar temperatures on there, but it is cold stuff as you get into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. GFS not quite as cold, but the bottom line is I see no sign at all of any prolonged warm-up over the next couple of weeks. Lots of cold air continuing to funnel down into the lower 48. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.